Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. So today's energy, I feel that it's time for something different. So I'm going to do a three-part reading with 3 decks, past, present, and future. So I'm going to put out 3 cards for the past in your love life. So yeah, so there was something very unhealthy. Yeah, toxic relationship or some sort of obsession here. Still an unhealthy situation. Yeah, a lot of confusion, things hidden, secrets, mystery. Yeah, and the High Priestess. So this is interesting because this is an energy where I feel somebody here, it's in that obsessive energy or just an unhealthy situation. It has to do with confusion, secrets, things that are hidden. Some of you may have actually even kind of known. Okay, because I see a little fear, someone's keeping a secret. So there's this obsessive energy about it, maybe wanting to know. But the High Priestess tells me here, yeah, look at that. See, the past, sword energy, 4 of Swords, healing. Trusting your intuition. So some of you are healing from this, possibly still, or some of you have. But it's about releasing, letting go of something here. Yeah, see, clearing your head, taking a break and healing and letting this go. This is when when you start to feel confused and someone tries to make you obsessed and it's like this is something unhealthy and you do it anyway. So this is where I feel the past is, but I do see healing and I do see releasing this past energy. Very nice, yeah. And the Queen of Wands comes out. So that tells me it's where you're, feeling very powerful, very confident that you're going to, and I feel as you move, as you heal, you're becoming very powerful, a lot of you. See, talk to the hands, no longer interested, you're just changing your focus. So very nice energy. But this is someone who's confident that they just know. And I do feel there's likely things being learned here. It's trusting your inner knowing. So some of you have learned to trust your inner knowing. So let's have a look at the present energy. Okay, so that's just telling you to change your focus, to no longer focus or obsess on someone. Trust your inner knowing. Yeah, so I do see a painful period has come to an end. Very nice. Yeah, see, possibly with somebody here who is keeping secret, something that wasn't long-term. Someone kind of immature. And it's possibly, like I say, somebody who just wasn't ready, sort of focused on themselves. So I feel like you've let that go. Very nice. Yeah, so there it is. See, this is the energy of the trust issue. This is where you now know to trust your intuition. Some of you didn't trust it in the past. Okay, so I feel you've healed. A lot of you have, or you're still healing. It all just, time is fluid. It's different for everyone. But this is wonderful because it shows that you've become very powerful, very confident, brave. You may have stood up to somebody here. Okay, but I do see some trust issues there. See, it's an energy of learning to trust your own intuition. It's when you know. Okay, so this is lovely, becoming much more confident about that as well. So let's have a look at the future. What is it you need to know about your love life in the future? So I see the Lovers. Yeah, I do see so. Wow, this is crazy. I see some kind of union. But it's interesting because I see a painful period in your life is over. Okay, I really love this is coming out so clear. Yeah, so I do see there's been some mental anguish because of this. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't matter how you look at this, 9 of Swords, a little mental anguish, maybe a little bit of regrets here for choices that you've made. But I'm going to tell you, this is you coming out of this more powerful. Yeah, something, like I say, there could be some kind of regret. There could be a person here who is regretting this too. I have to be honest. I'm going to pull this all together in the end. Yeah, the future. What is the future in your love life? Yeah, Page of Wands, energetic powerhouse. So I feel, now this shows me some of you have a type, but this is an energy of someone who's a powerhouse. They're energetic, they're positive. So there's positive communication. Okay, but I feel like you're going to have trust issues, especially if you have a type, you see. This is the energy right there. Somebody who, here for a good time, not a long time. So now I feel some of you will have someone similar. I don't see someone coming back around, but you have trust issues because of it. And that's just like trusting your knowing. Okay, trusting your inner knowing. So, like I say, it's you have someone here with a similar energy, but the interesting thing, this is somebody positive, energetic powerhouse, full of energy, somebody who feels very enthusiastic here. Yeah, and we have another card. Yeah, somebody here is laying a foundation. It's often a date, an opportunity. So it's something at the early stages that could be going on in your love life. So, but somebody here I feel somewhat apprehensive. They're positive. I feel positive message communication. Someone's a little apprehensive, but they want to lay the foundation. So this is nice. Now I don't see somebody coming back around with this. Okay, but I'm going to clarify all these energies just to bring this all together. But yeah, I do feel it could be somebody here who has some kind of regret here for secrets, creating confusion. It is very possible, but I really feel this is a lot to do with yourself. Okay, having kind of regrets because you didn't trust your own intuition. It's like you kind of knew something wasn't right. Mixed messages, mixed signals, whatever it was. But you actually have these energies in the positive now, because the Page of Wands is, now this is the energetic powerhouse. The negative side is someone who this is someone who lacks self-confidence. They kind of act confident, but they actually aren't. But this person is. They're a powerhouse. They're, very, very enthusiastic, funny, they like to talk. They're playful, youthful, positive energy. So, and then it's often somebody who brings good news too. So this, and the laying the foundation, the same. The negative side is not following through. So this is somebody who's actually laying foundation. They're going to follow through. What I'm seeing is a type. Now let's have a look at the Devil energy. What happened there? Yeah, it has to do with somebody who's obsessed with something here. It's unhealthy relationship, maybe a marriage situation here. And it's often too, Devil is often a Capricorn, a workaholic, someone who's more focused on their financial foundation. Something very unhealthy, like I feel, some sort of obsession. Now let's have a look at the Moon, what was hidden. Oops. Yeah, see, someone who's a workaholic, focused on their money. See, it's all about me. Someone was focused on themselves. It's a person who's not ready for any kind of commitment, but they're secretive. They hide things. This is often someone too, with this energy, someone who acts like they don't have money, but they do. They're secretive. So there's a lot of confusion. And let's have a look at the High Priestess. Yeah, 2 cards there. Yeah, see, it says trust issues, weighing the pros and the cons of a situation, someone possibly juggling as well. So see, this is an energy. Some of you didn't trust it, but you weighed the pros and the cons. But I actually feel this is someone who tried to kind of get away with something, keeping secrets. Yeah, interesting energy. But the juggler, yeah, and I do think now this is where you will lay the pros and the cons, but this isn't until you're very confident. But I feel you may have stood up to somebody because you didn't trust them. And I do feel that energy is going to carry forward to the future just because of what I see here. Yeah, see, thanks, but no thanks. No longer interested. Someone who's emotionally draining. Yeah, but I feel at times you weren't sure what to think with this person, okay? Somebody who had money, but they were secretive. They kept it to themselves. They're obsessed with their money, their house, their home, their own financial foundation. Yeah, someone who's not ready, but often very immature. It's all about me, you see? So let's have a look at this, the present energy where you've healed and you're no longer interested here. You don't trust this person. Yeah, so there it is. This is where you start to see the truth. See, you're having those aha moments. You're starting to see the truth. Yeah, the Epiphany. Let's have a look at the Page of Wands. Oops, this card wanted to come out. Where did it go? It was the 10 of Wands again. It flipped and then there it is. Yeah, see, it's over. It's finished. A painful period with this person. It's finished. You're done. So look at that, both of you too. And now I feel it's the realization this is done. Okay, it's finished. Yeah. See, this is an energy of rising like the phoenix from the ashes. And I feel this is yourself looking for something new, leaving this person behind. It's a person who's immature. They're all about themselves. Okay, they talk about themselves. It's all about me. Yeah, maybe a little Sag energy there. Let's have a look at the 4 of Swords. Yeah, see, walking away. So some of you are at the process of walking away. See, it's finished. You're done. You're no longer interested, bored of this whole situation. It's time for something new. See, you're moving towards somebody here, similar energy. So I feel some of you, it's a type. And I feel with the type, it's wanting someone who's confident. See, someone who knows what they want and they're confident. That I feel is the energy that you're looking for. And I feel like you are too. This is telling you to take on that Queen of Wands energy, to be brave, confident. Don't be afraid to say, hey, thanks, but no thanks, and no longer interested. I can't trust you. You play mind games, you manipulate, you're secretive, you hide things, and possibly even juggling, but you may never know. Okay, but I feel it's just not emotionally fulfilling. See you later. Yeah, see, this is going down a different path. This is the path you were on. Now you're moving towards something else here. So very nice. And I do feel it's something here starting, but this is a person who's going to lay the foundation. Let's have a look. See, this is the choices that you're going to be making choices, better choices. Okay. You're going to trust, like I say, you're going to start trusting your intuition. If something feels off or it's nagging at you, it doesn't feel right, you're going to start trusting it. Let's have a look at the union here with the lovers, these choices. Yeah, you're going to be seeking out better choices. Yeah, you may even have multiple opportunities. So you could have a couple people here. So yeah, very, very nice. But I see you, this is the path you were on. You're now choosing a better path. So very nice. It's a crossroads, you know, a time in your life here. But I do think there's somebody here who's going to approach you as well. Let's have a look at that. The Nine of Swords, the mental anguish. See, this is, like I say, somebody put you through something here. Yeah, see, this is the energy. I feel like you're out of here. See, it's an energy of, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to be honest, this person could try to come back after you. Okay, because it's like you're the one that got away. But I'm going to tell you, when I see this like this regret, stress and anxiety this person put you through, it's almost like you're running away from this. Okay, because I feel like you're no longer interested in this person, but you have somebody else here. I feel you have someone here who feels like they need to hurry up. It could be this person too. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, but it's over. Yeah, so this is over. It's done. So it doesn't really matter here. But I see this is finished. It's finished. It could be this person obsessed and they're, you know, they just can't seem to accept the fact that you're no longer interested in them. Now, this is also reject the other person to see if they'll chase after them. But it's finished. You're not going to chase this person. So little Scorpio energy there. Yeah, so it looks to me like you're, you know, there is a little bit of a regret, I feel, from this person. But like I say, it doesn't matter if they reject you, ignore you, it's finished. Okay, you don't care what this person does. I feel like you're bored of this. It's just immature. Yeah. Let's have a look at this Page of Wands energy. Who is this person in your future? Yeah, you're moving off on a new path here. Yeah, it's going to happen quite suddenly. Bit of a shakeup. I think you're going to be shocked and surprised. Yeah, it could be this person coming back around, but I tell you, it's not going to happen because this cycle is over. This is, you're moving into a whole new path. I can't believe how perfect these cards are coming out. You're moving towards this new cycle. See, things are starting to go in your favor, and I feel like, you know, this is it'll be like the same thing happening, like you're going to know. But if that person does try to come back in and be, you know, flirty and playful, things like that. But what I feel is happening is some sort of shock, surprise, where somebody is actually coming in to communicate. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I see change. See, some of you have moved on, but I do believe this person may try to come back around. And you might be surprised at the way they come in. Their energy might be different. They may even apologize. But I feel like you've moved on. You're going down a path. This cycle's over. You have a whole new cycle beginning. I see change, and change for the better. Yeah, so you have options. See, now you've got some options here. You're going to look at all the possibilities. Very nice. Just keeping your options open. I feel that's the whole point. Yeah, you do. There is a crush or someone crushing on you. Someone here who I feel wants to lay a foundation with you. They want to talk. So it's likely somebody, a crush, somebody who's going to ask you out. Yeah, but I like it because it's someone who'll give you a little gift, or you might have someone around you right now who's, You know, do you want to go for a cup of coffee? Or if it's a workplace situation, you know, can I get you anything? You know, that kind of thing. Someone's going to show you they like you. They're laying the foundation. They might be a little bit shy, whoever they are. Yeah, but look at that. Yeah, someplace when you're out, see, getting out, socializing. It could be any place. It's often this is a social event or a gathering. So there's some really positive news here. Very nice. Some of you have several options too, I do feel. But if this person seems too much like the past person, I feel like you're not going to be interested in that person too. If they have any similarities here, you may have a type, you know, but it is about yourself trusting the new path. See, trusting the path that you're on, trusting the, you know, that it's time to walk away. It's time for something new. So this is a beautiful energy. Yeah, you also have a page of Pentacles here. So yeah, there are several people. You may have options, choices, getting out, socializing, but we got a couple of that are crushing here. Yeah, if this other person comes back around, forget it. It's you're already moved on. I mean, you've got some lovely energy. It looks like there's definitely the energy of 3. You got 3 pages. So it's the early stages. Now, this is someone who's sometimes a little hesitant. It's a person who's going to communicate in kind of a practical, everyday, mundane kind of way. They're not going to say too much, you know, until they're, you know, kind of sure, like, hey, what you doing? What are you up to? Do you want to go out, you know, or where do you hang out? You know, things like that. Just simple stuff to see if you will reciprocate. Yeah, you have lovely. You got a King of Swords here. So you do have someone who's very thoughtful. Somebody here who's kind of analyzing the situation. It has to do with truth. So it has to do with someone who speaks truth. Okay, so there's nobody trying to pull the wool over your eyes here. It's someone who speaks truth. And this is somebody who knows too. Like I feel, it could be somebody who's been crushing on you for a while, where they're just going to come in and speak a truth. But they are analyzing this. They're looking at the possibilities. Okay, how this could play out, kind of what to say, what to do. They want to ask you out. Like they might just say, hey, do you want to meet somewhere? You know, could be online dating, social media. Yeah, you can see beautiful energy here because now we have the Queen of Pentacles, which tells me you're grounding yourself. See, some of you, you're grounding yourself. And you don't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for this energy, but it's looking at the details at this. You're kind of looking at this. It's whether you see yourself with this person. Okay, you may not be sure. Okay, but you know, you could be a little curious about it, but I feel like you're just kind of being patient here. You're focused on work, your house, your home, things like that. Yeah, so I do feel getting out, socializing. Yeah, really watch, because now I kind of feel like you're a little bit aloof because of these situations that have happened with dating people in the past. Feeling a little aloof, not so sure, you know, because it is about stability, feeling safe and secure, but you have some options here. And I think you're just going to keep them open and see what happens. You're going to look at the situation. I feel you're not really sure with any of these people if you see a future with them. But I do feel this King of Swords is, you have someone who actually speaks truth. So it has to do with maybe looking at your past a little bit, how things played out, because I do feel like you've got some trust issues, okay, because of this, and most people do. So it's a little difficult sometimes, you know, to move on from that, but you have a whole new cycle. I see a windfall of abundance. The timing is right. Okay, somebody here I feel wants to get something going here with you. Very nice energy though. Yeah, but I feel, yeah, you're making sure you don't repeat mistakes of the past here. See, this is the thing. You're going to ground yourself. So you've learned something here, and it's about getting caught up in situations that, you know, are hard to get out of too, because we know the Queen of Wands energy, and anybody can have this energy. You know, sometimes get a little bit obsessed here. So this is why I feel like you're grounding yourself. You're not going to repeat mistakes of the past or get caught up in anything. Okay. So, but yeah, I do feel like you've got someone who's thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you here. But I feel for the feminine energy, and I do feel this is, some of you masculines that are watching this, I mean, it's really the same energy. It's about looking into the future where you see yourself. Something has ended. Some of you have ended a situation yourselves with somebody, you know, that's kind of immature, focused on themselves. So you can definitely turn this around, you see? Yeah, it's the same. It works out the same, where you're very thoughtful. You're looking here at truth, how this path you were on, the way things played out, why. Okay, there's a lot of whys here. So there's going to be some sort of epiphany type energy. So I like this. I feel like this is, I feel like some of you do have someone who can't stop thinking about you. They could be obsessed with you. So there is some positive energy, but what you want to watch out is for those people who are obsessive. They do a lot of thinking, but they never really take any action. So you might want to watch for that. Yeah, see, I feel like you're a little guarded, defensive, yeah, trust issues, because I feel like some of you have had someone who's come back around and they do the same thing. Now, they push you away to try to get you to chase after them, but it's finished. So you're not going to be taking any kind of bait or getting involved in that. Yeah, you're defensive here. You're guarded. You're protecting yourself. You'll be standing up for yourself too. So that, some of you, it's just a newfound confidence. But there's that moon energy. See, you're not going to deal with any of this confusion. Anytime confusion, secrets, where something starts to feel off, you will be pushing, blocking somebody. I feel like you're actually going to block someone here. But like I say, some of you too are a little guarded now because of trust issues. And I do feel like you have someone who speaks truth. Somebody who's honest, who doesn't play mind games or manipulates. Okay? Yeah, the person who comes in and pushes away. You may have dealt with this person a few times, you know. The old fool me once, twice, 3 times, come back around, push you away, try to get you to obsess over them. You're not going for it. Nope. I see you grounding yourself, just kind of being calm, doing your thing. Yeah, see, calming down. Yeah, see, finding that inner balance, healing. I feel some of you are ready for something new. I do feel like you have a person here who's tempering their thoughts, their passions. See, it's all about temperament, personalities, emotional energy of the people coming in. But yeah, there are options here. There are options, and I feel early stages. You've likely had some of you, and it could be some of you just 1, some of you 2 or 3, but some of you definitely have options. But yeah, you're guarded. You know, you're kind of keeping things to yourself. You're not going to say too much, maybe even sticking to yourself. But I feel with temperance here, I feel tempering your passions and emotions here, just being calm. Yeah, and I do feel this person, someone who is calm, they get out of their head. So they're not the same as the other person. They're different. So there's something very similar about them. Okay, that's what it's saying. They're very similar. Now, these people that are coming in, and this is why I feel like you're guarded. You're not quite sure what to believe because you've got trust issues. Yeah, and you may be thinking, oh no, the same thing's going to happen again. There's something similar, but they're not. They're different. Okay, they're different. Yeah, you're moving on. I see growth, abundance. I see some of you, you know, through this process of healing, you've done quite well, I feel. You maybe even focusing on your money, your house, your home. So pretty interesting energy. But yeah, I really feel you have a person here who's not obsessed, but they're thoughtful. They speak truth. They're somebody who's very patient. So yeah, very, very nice. And I feel like you are also. It's an energy of things probably learned here too, being patient. Yeah, see, knowing when to move on to avoid a disaster. But it's an energy of taking more time to get to know somebody. See, some of you are moving away. You're avoiding a disaster with a few people here that you feel are too much the same as this other person. Okay, pulling back, looking at things different, seeing things differently. Yeah, this person's different. The person who's coming in actually is going to, they'll actually ask you out. They'll lay a foundation. But I feel it's going to be taking more time to get to know each other. Okay? And if you feel something is off or you can't trust them, you'll move on sooner than later to avoid a disaster. But I feel it's just this time in between. Some of you have had some time in between and you are ready. This is getting ready. Okay? To leave this in the past. You could get an apology from this person, some of you. There could be closure for some. Some of you, I feel you don't really care. Okay, you're just done. It's finished. And I do feel like you will heal from this. Yeah, but I really feel like you got a person here, and I actually kind of feel it's somebody who is intelligent. I feel they're in control of their thoughts. They're not obsessive. They're not overthinking. You know, they're thinking a lot about you. But I do feel this is someone who's calmer. They're different. They're much more patient. And I do feel it's requiring you to be patient too, to take more time to get to know. And I think it's this person too, yeah. See, to making sure you're compatible. Yeah, some of you got someone who's a King of Wands. See, it's an energy of taking things to next levels, leveling up. See, it's where things start kind of slow, just with communication, go for a cup of coffee, a drink, you know, lunch, that kind of things, or just, you know, meet someplace and, you know, have a conversation, someplace away from your home. But yeah, see, there's something here that's worth waiting for. So like I feel, some of you you've moved on. The ship has sailed if you have a person trying to come back around. But this is looking elsewhere. This is expansion. There's a situation that's coming to fruition. Some of you have the King of Swords, King of Wands energy. Now, they could be anybody. Okay, but I feel the sad part is I feel this other person here was somebody here you felt, because the Queen of Pentacles, it was the power couple that you would eventually come together. They would commit. But like I say, this is, it's finished, you know. I feel like this is somebody who was manipulating, playing games, just being childish. But for the masculine, I feel it's the same. You know, it's the same kind of energy where somebody here who's playing games, trying to get you to obsess, trying to get you to chase. Okay, yeah, pretty interesting energy. But I feel proud of people here who, because this is a great energy, because what it means is it's finished, it's done. There's no coming back around. See the Tower. If somebody tries to, they're going to get a shock and a surprise, because you're no longer interested. It's like, move along, nothing to see here. You know, I'm done with this. It's boring. It doesn't make me feel happy. You know, yeah, thank you, but gracious. I see with the Queen of Pentacles being gracious. So that's a lovely energy. This is something that may have changed you forever. And I feel, like I say, being very gracious here and saying thanks, but no thanks. So yeah, that's a lovely energy. But yeah, you're, like I say, I feel like there is a situation where some of you are already at the point where you're kind of, I feel like you're no longer waiting, that's for sure. But what I really feel is you have somebody else coming in, somebody who's more your type too, someone who cooperates, compromises. They're positive, they're enthusiastic. Some of you, the person you may have ended things with could have been Scorpio, but you can see this ending, this transition where this is something that's changed you forever. Yeah, but I feel like this lovely energy of, you know, waiting for a situation. While you're waiting, you're focusing on other things, you see? Yeah, but it's not waiting. It's waiting, being hopeful that it'll come to fruition. And then, like I say, still keeping your options open. That's the way to do it. It's okay to kind of mentally go, hey, I'll wait a little bit and take my time. I'm not going to rush into anything, okay? Because you have possibly an interest with this person. There is some sort of foundation here. Some of you may have had a date here and you're kind of waiting for this person to come in. I do feel with that Page of Wands energy, someone kind of flirty, you know, just a little, very enthusiastic and charming. But I do feel, like I say, taking more time to get to know them, to make sure they're not like the other person. But they're not. They're different. So yeah, very nice. I love this. Take care. Okay. Be brave, be confident, embody that energy of the Queen of Wands, because this is somebody who literally will be like, hey, I'm bored of this. I'm done. No longer interested. I'm heading down a new path. I'm changing my focus. I'm going to focus on me. Okay. Just doing me, focusing on you and healing. Focusing on your house, your home, your money, your career, whatever it may be, and just grounding yourself. And in comes this energy. Very positive change, a whole new cycle, windfall of abundance here. So, and it is a lot of good luck and timing. You're going to connect with somebody at just the right time here. It's likely going to happen suddenly too. But you're going to have some epiphanies. Yeah, see, there you have this Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Cups, see, this is two people who level up. So it's kind of a, like I say, step by step, taking time to get to know someone, to grow closer. Some of you have a choice here. You actually, I'm glad I did this because I see you actually have choices, but you have someone who's emotionally mature, available, but it's all about step by step and being patient, getting to know each other. That's my Six of Swords energy, learning about each other. You see, growing closer. So some of you are growing closer with someone here, or the person, I have to be honest, the person of your interest or the type of person you want is growing closer that time. Okay, so, but yeah, I really like this because I feel it's positive. I like the fact that it's the Queen of Wands because it's someone who just changes their focus and focuses on, does their own thing, you know, and confident enough to do so. And I do feel some of you are going to become more and more confident. A good time, it is a good time when you're healing. During that time, this time in between, is to focus on your finances because that helps you become a little bit more confident too for some of you. Yeah, very nice energy. I wish you guys the best. Whatever it is you're waiting for, I do feel will come to fruition, but it all depends on your path, where you're at, because everyone's path's a little different. The timing's a little different. Okay? So it all depends where, if you're still healing and you're still kind of focused on someone and you haven't really quite let it go, but you want to, I feel like you will. Okay, some of you could have someone coming back around, but I feel like you will be no longer interested because what's coming in, it is somebody your type. There is somebody here that's your type, okay, but they're different than the last person. They're very much the same, but different. They're laying a foundation. They're positive, enthusiastic. They want to get to know you. They will level up. They're also patient. But it's also the person, the main thing, the theme I see is someone who actually speaks truth. They don't hide. They don't have secrets. They don't keep things hidden. They don't pretend they don't have any money. You know, that kind of thing. Or juggling or interested in someone else. You just never know with that. The secrets, mystery, confusion. That's when you should always end things, when it starts to feel confusing. If you ask somebody something, they won't tell you, or they kind of push you away, or, you know, because they don't want to tell you the truth, then that's when you know it's time to go, you know. Yeah, take care. See you soon.